you guys hear me? Alright, I'm Sam Moyer from Sports Magazine. I freelance at a bunch of places, Hip Hop DX, BJ Booth, Nest Deal, etc. I'm here for you guys, answer your questions, so I hope you guys get something out of this.
Hey, Ocktober Fest, what's up? Are you enjoying today?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks a million to Anthony Jones. I certainly appreciate all the work that you've done, and I certainly appreciate being here. I'm Dr. Victor Seltzer. My work has really been in the nonprofit world. I've developed 9 homeless shelters in New York City, created a couple of programs in Atlanta as well as North Carolina. My work has been supported through Maya Angelou, who was a great friend of mine in North Carolina. Oprah supports my fundraisers every single year. Makes over $50,000 every time I do something, so I'm grateful for that. How I actually became in the entertainment industry is that every time I did fundraisers, I'm a grant writer, so I always create funding for artists. How I became interested in artist management is that artists always ask me, every time I got them to do a fundraiser, what is it next that you need me to do? I wound up managing a number of things that artists were doing. So to create funding opportunities for artists is really what I'm really about. It's not really artist development, but we're creating the funding that you absolutely need to get where you want to go. That's kind of who I am and what I do.
Hi everybody, how is everyone doing today? I want to hear you, let me hear you. How are you? I'm Calvin Stevens. How I started in the industry, I was a performing arts teacher, and I started with my first groups doing shows, and my first girl group was 3LW. Remember them? And that's how I got into business, and I got cute after that. So, or your kids know them as the Cheetah Girls. So that's how you remember. Then my second girl group was Allure. You know Allure? Remember Allure? Yes. And so I got cuter after that. I was working with a wonderful bunch of people. I worked with Raven Simone. And then after all of that, we were developing another artist, and her name was Alicia Keys. And I was part of that camp. And Mr. Jeff Robinson, who's the manager, and at the time he was the president, and vice president of A&R at Arista and J Records, he took over and made her become a big star. So that's how we got together, and that's how we do. So we do artist development, product placement, and everything like that. And I'm going to pass you over to Michelle and Dina, because we worked definitely with her. We do all the marketing placement. She's one of our supervisors.
Hi everyone, I'm Shani Medina. I work at SONY Music. Been in the industry for over 13 years, and I'm in charge of all special events US. I have a staff that reports into me, and I have something to do with the final product, the CD, make sure the CDs are placed for our artists, and that we have events and fan experiences that drive sales. So I kind of put that together as part of the marketing plan for an artist under the SONY Music umbrella.
And I'm Corey Jones. I'm also part of the SONY family. My story is a little different. I started at Motown when I was 15. I started as a development artist. Did a few things with everybody knows Voice to Men. So worked with them, and then kind of moved on, went to school, and after school, went from college, and I interned actually over at SONY, went to law school, and kind of worked my way up, and kind of been over there, and now working with Rock and Bolton Media.
My name is Bridget O'Brien, and I own a PR firm called Bridget O'Brien PR and Events. I represent a lot of music artists, fashion designers, many actors, actresses, and what I do is consult them on their branding, their image. I do media outreach for them so they get placement in magazines, on TV, and I basically assist them in building what they want to convey to the world. So there's a lot that goes behind it. A lot of people rush into things and you can't, in this business, rush into things. You need to take your time and do it right. And I think that's what this panel is going to talk about today, is really thinking, working on it, and getting a good, solid plan out there. I'm going to pass the mic over to the almighty Q.
How you doing? I'm Q from Rock Out Celebrities, and basically I do the same thing she do. So I'm not going to repeat it, but basically you see, this is like this right here, Ocktober Fest. Rock Out Celebrity, we have our hands in this. So shout out to Anthony Jones for working with Rock Out Celebrity, and my partner Bronze Blaze over there in the corner, always hiding. Right there. And I'm going to pass the mic.
How's everybody doing tonight? I can't hear you in New York. How's everyone doing tonight? That's better. My name is Jason Swanston. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to hear all of our accomplishments. I've been in the music industry for about 20 years now, doing digital strategy in the background because of my technology experience. Been in the game since 1993 doing video game platforms. I'm here to basically talk about the advancements of technology, social media, and digital strategy from an entertainment perspective all the way up to front-end perspective of getting your music to the forefront on various different devices, from mobile to tablet to desktop as well as laptop, here in the United States as well as overseas, and understanding what people want to engage. So I'm open to all of your questions, and I'm very well versed from understanding back-end platforms for social networking. So with that being said, whatever you think, whatever you know about, just come with an open mind and ask questions, and I'm here for you, and I am the best. Thanks.
All right, my name is Cal Dawson. I used to be an A&R at Def Jam from 96 to 99. I became the president by the age. Then having that situation in the 2000s. Also appeared in BET American Gangster Season 2 with my co-defendant, Kenneth McGriff. Also was in Don Q magazine as well as Feds. But I got Cal Dawson management team. I managed the original DJ Cinderella, which is on her way. Mr. Cheeks, Capone, Noriega, World Flush, Todd Stacks, and Freeway Big Ross from California. The original real Freeway Big Ross. In the movie Kill the Messenger. So I'll be up here if you want to ask me some questions about, what you have to do as an artist in the industry and how to network and market yourself. Feel free to ask any questions you want.